3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jackie Boy here, coming at you with another great video and the start of an awesome series. And I'm here with my boy Delta.
What up? What up?
Yeah. So, in case you guys have not seen, we are doing a new series. It's called the Iron Noob Challenge. And so if you haven't seen his intro video onto what we're doing, I'll link it down in the description so you can check it out. But the Iron Noob Challenge, I'm excited about this. Are you excited about this as I am? I think we've been talking about it.
Yeah, I'm pumped, man.
Yeah.
I've been looking for something that would scratch an itch in the Fallout realm for a while. Yeah. And I definitely think this is going to be it.
Absolutely. So the goals of the Iron Noob Challenge, before we get started in this video, is we want to make the game tougher because we want a challenge. We want to have fun, and we want to make Fallout 76 be less, the word I'm going to use is stale. And so that's what we're doing. We want to make it entertaining, not only for you guys, but also for us. And so the goal of this is to be the first to complete the main base storyline quest line, and we end by killing the Scorched Beast Queen. So we're going to be essentially on a race and going through these quests, and we're going to be trying to get there the quickest. But there are some rules, and for those quick brief rules, I'm going to kick it over to Delta so he can give you the main highlighted rules of the challenge.
Yeah, so the main thing is, like he said earlier, we wanted to make it tougher. We've both killed the Scorched Beast Queen 1,000 times. It's not necessarily about that or about speeding to get to that point. It's about the toughness that we're enduring on the journey there. Right. So in order to make it tougher, we came up with some ideas. Those were, number one, you have to sell or store until you're able to sell. So if the vendor is out of caps, you're able to put it in your stash. But you have to sell or store until able to sell all of your weapons and all of your armor after you complete each mission. So literally every single time you finish a mission, you go to the vendor and you sell everything that you have.
It's going to be so hard.
Armor and weapon wise. Now you're able to keep your ammo and stuff like that, like your scrap, you're able to keep, but your armor and weapons have to go.
Yep.
Yeah. God, it's going to be brutal.
And number two was we can't craft anything. We can't craft weapons at all. Or armor. We have to find on our journey, or do through legendaries. We can go like to the purveyors and get legendaries. We can purchase legendaries from the vendors in the game, but not from the community.
Correct.
But we can.
Sorry, go ahead.
But you're good. But we can mod. We can mod weapons, and we can make them into legendaries. But they have to be weapons that we found along the way.
Yeah. And then last but not least, this is kind of a twofer, but it's pretty much the same rule. We have to use an RNG wheel for our build. So what that means is every single time you level up, when you go to allocate your special point, you have to click an RNG wheel, which we'll be showing on the screen, and that is going to determine where we put that special point. Then we're able to choose our own perk card to fit wherever that point was allocated. So we're able to choose the perk card, but we are not able to choose where the point goes.
Right.
So it's gonna kind of back us into corners of having to use specific builds or build ideas to be able to keep going.
Yeah. So I think this is gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna test our skill and knowledge of the game itself, and I'm just looking forward to it, to be honest. The two things that we don't want is we don't want you guys to spoil it for us. We will be playing on the same server, so we're going to hop into channel together at the beginning, and then we're going to be checking in on the same server. However, we're not going to know or keep track of where we are. If we happen to run into each other on the world, we might do some PvP. Maybe not. We may just try and rush away from one another or lure a Scorched Beast or something at them so that they'll kill them for us. But in any regard, we don't want you guys to spoil it for us and to leave in the comments where we are. So I don't want to know where Delta is in this series. We're going to keep going.
And we won't be watching each other's videos until the series is over.
Right.
So we'll be coming back in and watching way after the fact.
We want to completely do this on our own merit. Again, this is to make this game more fun. It's been stale, not from the community, but unfortunately from the game itself, with the lack of content. And this is a way for us to enjoy the content again in a totally different way. So with that being said, I have one question that I wanted to ask you, Delta. What do you think, or what do you perceive to be the most difficult part going into this challenge for you?
For me, I'm a control freak, so the RNG wheel is going to be the hardest thing for me, I think. I think I can manage the no weapons and armor. Then again, oh god, I say that, and the more I think about it, the more I get nervous. But it all makes me nervous. But I think the RNG wheel is going to be the hardest thing for me, just because of the lack of control there.
Right.
So
yeah.
I'm going to go in wanting points in specific areas, and then the RNG wheel is going to completely throw that out the window for me. I can already feel it. Like, I am the worst at RNG rolls. So
the thing that I am most nervous about, and I think this is going to be a struggle for me, is if you've seen any of our gameplay or heard any of our gameplay throughout us playing together on Fallout. I'm very much so like a kleptomaniac. I like to collect everything. I like to collect the costumes, and I like to get all the junk, all the junks. So I think that's going to be difficult for me to, one, not want to collect and run around and collect every single thing. And two, not to want to customize my house and customize my skins and things like that. And then I think, lastly, I'm very much so a part of the storyline. I love it a lot, and it's been a while since I've really started over. So it's going to be hard for me to want to skip dialogue. So I have an hour each week.
Speed run, baby.
Yeah, I have an hour each week, and I can't bog myself. And so I'm nervous I'm going to bog myself down in that.
Yeah, and we're also, another rule, though, that we came up with, we're not allowed to research outside of playtime. So I can't, like, spend time while I'm not playing looking up ways to improve my build.
Right.
Same thing with Jackie Boy. We're not allowed to do that. The only help that we can get is from you guys in the comments.
Right.
So that makes you guys really important to us.
Yeah, so if I get no help, then it's all on me. So, but at any rate, it's going to be fun. So we are actually about to head into the vault, create our characters, and enter the wasteland. You ready for this, Delta?
Ready as I'm going to be.
All right, well, let's do this.